You're not gonna believe this. I found a valuable painting at a thrift store in Amsterdam. How did this happen? Me and my wife, we do travel a lot around the world, and we always try to purchase something meaningful from the places that we visit. It could be a painting, a sculpture, even a plate. It doesn't necessarily need to be valuable, but it just needs to be meaningful to us, for us to remember in the future where we've been. We have porcelain bowls or small little postcards. We search for these elements everywhere. One of the places we like to visit are thrift stores. First, we don't spend a lot of money, and secondly, most of the times the things we can find in a thrift store, they have some connection with that location. Now we are living in the Netherlands, and we went to a thrift store nearby called Rataplan, and I saw this painting that caught my attention. It was about a waterfall and some mountains, and the Netherlands is the flattest country on earth. There are no mountains here, there are no waterfalls as far as I know. And this oil painting, it looked old. I don't think this is a local painting. Somebody must have brought it from somewhere else. Immediately, that started to rise my interest. I could not recognize the signature. In the back of the painting, there was a sticker from the frame manufacturer. Phone number was small, which indicated that it was extremely old. And also, the frame caught my attention because it was a very elaborate frame. This is something special. I should not let it go. So we purchased it. 35 bucks, wasn't that expensive, and we took it home.
Later.
I spent the next few days trying to find out what was the origin of this painting. Whoever painted it was respecting the rule of thirds, and I tried to decipher that signature over and over again. I would wake up in the morning thinking about that signature. It's really well hidden. And in Reddit, I asked the community of painters, who is this painting from? I feel that it's somebody important. I feel that it was somebody who knew what he was doing. It has to be from a professional painter. Everybody kept telling me, this is an amateur painting, forget about it, don't waste your time on it. Why would somebody waste so much money on putting this expensive frame in a painting that doesn't matter? Somehow, after a lot of Google search, found out that this was a scene from Yosemite, Vernal Falls in the States. I could tell that the painting was from early 1900s, so it had to be something important. But everybody on Reddit told me that that is an amateur painting, don't waste your time on it.
Several months later.
After a couple of months of just waking up thinking about it, I decided to look at the stamp again. And this little sticker says Bussum. So we went to Bussum. The store didn't exist anymore. But nevertheless, we cruised around the city and we found this tiny little art gallery called Flava Gallery of Art. And we met this incredibly knowledgeable artist, Wim van Soest. I'll drop the name and his contacts below because he's extremely knowledgeable about Dutch art. As soon as I showed him some photos of the painting, immediately his eyes brightened and said, yep, this is not an amateur, this is a well-known Dutch painter. He actually had another painting from the same artist in his gallery and he showed it to us, and yes, the signature matched perfectly. It turned out that the painter is this Jacob Johannes Doze. He was a painting from early 1900s. He cruised around the Netherlands. To frame it properly, he was from the same circle of friends of Mondrian, so that same age. And he painted a little bit of everything. He was self-taught, but he dedicated his life to painting. He was not an amateur, he was a professional. This goes to show that go into your local stores, go to those small galleries, find those thrift shops, secondhand stores, and search for treasures, because I'm certain you're able to find one as well. And now we're the proud owners of a relevant Dutch piece of art from a Dutch artist in the Netherlands. For me, that's priceless. So, if you like the story, click that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.